And this wand better like make me breakfast in the morning. Woo! This wand is expensive. What up, Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another review. Yes, my friends, we have a $1,000 wand that we are reviewing today from Pyroterra Lighttoys. They're based out of the old Czech Republic. This baby cost $1,000. Well, about $1,000. $960 to be exact. But it's pretty much $1,000 Leviwand. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've made a new video, but let me tell you, the last 2 weeks have been crazy. It was a lot of like good things and some like really stressful things that happened. I got to MC the Fire Drums Friday night gala show with my best friend, and here's a picture of me and my bestie. Me and Courtney Cormier, who is a badass baton twirler. We got to dress up as little old biddies and, you know, we're jaded old spinners, so it was a lot of fun. I love my best friend. If you missed it, sorry. But maybe we might end up doing this act again. Who knows? Or maybe it might get uploaded to my YouTube. We're trying. And before we jump into it, no, Pyroterra Lighttoys did not pay me to review this video, so of course I'm gonna go over all the pros and the cons, and you can make a decision if this wand is right for you. And make sure that you stay for the end of the video because we are going to do a little wand demo and show you what this wand is all about. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give it a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when I post new content. And of course we have the wizards of the channel. And the wizards of the channel are Flow Toys, Astro Hoops, Matrix Fire Safety, Fun and Motion Toys, and the Weaving Witch. Thanks, friends! And if you want to support my channel, you got two different options. You can head over to Patreon, where you can get involved in different things with my channel and get access to things that other people aren't able to see. Or you can head on over to luxluminous.com, where I have lots of fun leggings and different flow arts related clothing, which is a lot of fun. And all the money raised goes directly into funding this channel. So without further ado, it's a Lux Luminous review time. Thank you. So let's take a look at this wand. Well, here's the carrying case. But it is awesome. We'll of course start with the carrying case. Oh, it's so like sturdy. I like this. I feel very like I'm going to a gig. And this is my business wand. Because I'm serious. This is serious. This is serious wanding. Oh, so we're gonna go ahead and open this up. Ooh, ASMR moment. All right, so you open it up and bam! You got the wand and all this stuff. So I'm gonna show you what all this stuff is. One thing that's not gonna be in this bag that I already ate, they sent me some awesome chocolate from the Czech Republic. It was like this like wafery, like coconut thing. I opened the wand during a live stream, and of course you can check out that live stream here. And there was this cookie, and I ate it, all of it on camera. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna start doing some more live streams, so I'm pretty excited about that. So definitely, you know, make sure those notifications are turned on so that way YouTube tells you when I'm going live. All right, so let's take a look at what we got in this bag. So of course the wand's in there, but let's get to the little things first. So they sent me some radioactive isotope. Pretty awesome. It glows, it's not harmful or anything, so it says that it'll glow for like 15 years. So I'm really excited to have this little light guy in my life. So you can see that it says Light Toys right on it. It's like this little keychain. Very cute. Of course, they sent some business cards and some information about where to like download the manual. We got a Light Toys sticker, which I love stickers. Love sticking them on everything. So of course we have our charger and our cord here. We also have the manual, which I thought this was a lighter, but it's not a lighter. It's actually a thumb drive. This thing has the manual and the program for the visual Leviwand, but we'll get to that here in a moment. More stickers, weights, extra string. So this string is from Flow Toys, and as you unravel the string, it actually says a secret hidden message. but I won't spoil it for you. So it's really cute from Flow Toys. You know them, they're always on brand. And the string that they send is nylon fishing line. So it's pretty durable stuff, really thin stuff. Of course, it's not Technora. You all know that I am obsessed with Technora, so it's not a big surprise there. But the ice fishing line is strong, and it is thinner, so it's a little bit more illusion-y. Especially when you're spinning a wand like this, it's much more illusion than doing hard tricks. It also comes with a remote. Freaking awesome. Very excited to not just have the one button system, and I have, you know, a bit of an option. I like options. So as you can see, the Leviwand is nicely tucked in the bag. It has this like mesh netting here to keep it, you know, strapped in. Gotta keep your wand strapped. So here is the Leviwand. Ooh, 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 ooh. $1,000 Leviwand. But is it worth it? Let's find out. So let's go ahead and start off with the body of the wand. This is a 26-inch long Leviwand. So it's a tiny bit shorter than most Leviwands are. I know that a lot of wands start at 28 inches and go up to anywhere from 31 to 32. So this is a little bit of a shorter wand, but isn't too bad. So the tubing is polycarbonate, which of course, if you've been watching my channel, a lot of LED wands, almost actually every single one of the LED wands uses polycarbonate. So the polycarbonate tube is 3.5 inches in diameter. So she a thick boy. She very thick. It also does not have any grip tape at all on here. So I might end up throwing some self-adhesive silicone on it, but we'll see what I end up doing with it. So that does mean that the Leviwand is gonna be very slick and it's not gonna be able to do contact very well. But with this Leviwand, because you were getting like full blown pictures out of it, you don't wanna be like doing all kinds of different like horizontal things because you're not actually gonna be able to see the picture that you've programmed in. So they did put on silicone ends here that are very easy to get on and off. Ooh. This is also where you hide your washers. So if you wanted to add more weight or take out weight, you would do that. But on the ends, very nice. I love that they put a cover here because a lot of LED wands has this space pretty open and you can get straight to the board. This kind of makes me feel like a little bit more protected, which I do enjoy. So I had a beautiful talk with one of the guys from Pyroterra, Carl, this guy. What a good human. So there are going to be things that I'm going to be mentioning that they are looking into changing. So that first thing, of course, it was like one of the first things I noticed. Ooh, they tied the swivel to the string. Look at that, it's just hanging there. No. And you remember why we don't tie the swivel to the string? Because the string will saw off at the center point, because you're gonna always have that wear happening right there instead of having the string flowing through the wand, where it will wear evenly throughout the whole string. It just wears on one part of it. It's gonna snap and it's gonna go flying. They are fixing that. I did talk to them about that. Important stuff. And lastly, they have this little cheapy finger loop on the Leviwand. It has a swivel on it, but it's the same finger loop that you can get with like $25 Leviwands. I feel like if we're paying close to $1,000 for a Leviwand, this better be Prada or something. A Prada finger loop, that's what I want. Versace. That would be hilarious. You know what? I'm here for it. If somebody makes me a Versace finger loop, I will fucking rock it. So I did talk to them about either switching to a faux leather or like an actual leather finger loop, so that way it's a bit nicer. This thing, it's cheap, they sometimes break. They're not the best finger loop. So that was definitely one of my big suggestions to them, is to like have something a little nicer. Also, I noticed that there is no rattle with this wand. Leviwand ASMR! Yes. Unlike the last like visual Leviwand that I reviewed from Ignis, where you could hear a bit of the rattle in it, this one is solid, no rattle. The Leviwand also has 200 pixels. That's a lot of pixels. You're like getting borderline HD photos with this thing. It's gorgeous. And of course shows up in light trails, which is awesome. Light show! And so before any of you ask if you can switch out the finger loop for a ball handle, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you don't do that. So this wand is actually pretty freaking durable. Like you can smash it against the wall, insert some clips of Martin smashing.
Try it even harder. Wow. Shit, they are really good. Do not try this with them at home, but they are pretty well.
So it can take a lot of impact, so don't be worried if like the string breaks and it goes flying across the room. Like, more than likely the Leviwand is going to be totally fine. But having that repeated dropping on the bottom of the wand is not good. I would definitely not suggest doing that. Try to drop it, not that much. But you know what? If you do drop it, the great thing is you don't need to send this bad boy all the way to the Czech Republic to get it fixed. They actually have a guy in New York that fixes all of their light toys and sends them out from there instead of having to ship it all the way back to the Czech, and it's mad expensive, so the guy in New York has a much faster turnaround rate. So the wand actually has a 2-year warranty, which is really amazing, especially, you know, if you're using it a lot and something, you know, breaks on it, you have 2 years to send it back to them and they'll fix it for you. So this Leviwand is very much a performance Leviwand. So the battery life on this, if you have it on like full crazy brightness of like white lights, because we all know that white lights drain the battery way faster than other colors. So if you have all that stuff on, this thing will last 13 minutes. But if you have the wand on one of the lower settings and you're not using a whole lot of white, the wand will last about 40 minutes to an hour. The battery life is not the longest on these, but the payoff is the wand is so bright and you can see it in stadium shows. So they're great for big performance gigs. So the Leviwand takes about a half hour to charge. So even though that the Leviwand does deplete battery quickly, it also takes a charge quickly too. So let's go ahead and turn her on. So you can see this menu system. So you have these 4 different colored lights. So these 4 lights represent each different sequence of images that you have. You can't store in the memory more than 4 shows on this, which is a little bit of a bummer. I wish there were more tracks, but totally understandable. Memory is only so big. It is the 1-button system here, but we also have a remote. We're gonna get into that here in a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and select a category here. Yep, okay. So now you can kind of see it. So the remote, you can do different solid colors. So we got blue, there's pink, there's orange, and then of course we have a flash, and a fade, and you can speed up or slow down the fade as well. So we slow it way down, nice, and then speed it way up. Woo, party! We have pulse, strobe, and dots. And then at the bottom you have all of your categories. So if I wanted to go to show number 4, boom, show number 4. So let's go ahead and jump into the program. Ooh, it's my disembodied voice. All right, so this is the program. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this image on the timeline here. And I'm also gonna throw some Baby Yoda. That was requested during the live stream that I put Baby Yoda on it. And you can literally put any sort of logo or any kind of picture you want on here. So any company you're working for. You can also add music to the timeline. So if you're choreographing to a song, you can make the images pop up as the song like progresses, and like different things you can do with it there. And you can also work on the timeline as the music is playing. So here on the left corner, we have different sizing. You can mess with the size of the pictures. You can mess with the spacing of them. Now here under transformations, you can flip it horizontally, you can flip it vertically, you can mirror it on the horizontal axis or the vertical axis. And then you can also make it repeat. And you have this like tunnel effect. Ooh, exciting. Ooh, tripping out. And then the last part is adjustments. You can adjust the brightness. So this would also be where if you wanted a dimmer setting on your show, you would dim it here. And then you can also add all this contrast. You can saturate it and make it super, super dark and colored, or take out the saturation completely. And then you can mess with the hue of it, and that's a lot of fun. So now we can upload this show to a device. So you have these 4 categories here, so you can upload it to one of those. Then up here we have the project, media, editing, tracks, so that way you can manipulate it more. So yeah, the program is really simple to use, very user-friendly, comes in both Mac and Windows, which is amazing. A lot of companies only have like one or the other. Well, it's usually PC. I'm very excited to get to test this wand out. Are you excited for this? Because I'm freaking excited. All right, well, let's go give this baby a test run. Roll clip. Wow, isn't this freaking awesome? The visuals look so stunning. I would have to say that this wand is the perfect wand for big corporate gigs. You know, something that you have to be super flashy for, or you're choreographing to specific music. This wand is your wand. I wouldn't necessarily suggest like getting this wand to take to festivals to just, you know, spin for the night, because this wand is not gonna last you all night, and it's also close to $1,000. I wouldn't take this wand to something like Electric Forest. I cannot suggest this wand enough to performers. This is a great wand to have in your performance arsenal. So in a few months from now, they're going to be coming out with a firmware update for all the visual props. So that way you'll be able to dim them really lowly. So that way you can have longer battery life with them. So if you already have one of these products, that's something to be very excited about. Some new updates. Ooh, we love updates. If you like this wand and you want to snag one for yourself, make sure to head over to their website, lighttoys.cz. If you are new or lurking, welcome to the wand life. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, always leave me a comment down below and I will help you out.
Got a cut in my hair. Ooh, bloopers. Woo. Can't even tip-tail it.
You're not going to, it's a smooth shaft. It's no grip.
Complain.
See you all on the wand side.